You'll never find somebody.
What's up, my girl? I'm running low, so don't play with my time. I'm searching, but it's nothing left. I'm locked up, they won't let me. I just wanna get away, sit right next to you.
Who are we playing today?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. All week, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To start the drive. Now Jackson on the move to his left. 4 yards the result of the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
How the Oh my God.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Out to his left.
And they can throw it downfield.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down. Close, he gets into the 1. They are in need of 6 yards here. They hope to move the chains there on the
Ah, let them get that. Let them get it. Let him get it. Let him get it. Let him get it.
Just getting to the first down marker. So after you get a big play, let the defense do a lot to stop them from getting there.
They'll try to pound it in with McCoy. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back off the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into line Jackson territory now. Here's 1st and 10 pressure at the 49-yard line. And he's going to go down just outside the 5 right around the 6-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying at it. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Put me in the game, coach.
Hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Throwing Jones.
No!
Intercepted on the first
Fuck!
play of the game. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Damn it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw is Jackson. Steps away.
Yo, why the fuck do they start moving slow?
To Jackson here. He's going to look to throw. That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Jones.
What the fuck?
Too much. Down he goes.
Oh my fucking God, yo.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
This nigga James Jones cutting the fuck out the game, yo.
We'll go out to the 42-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1 quarter down, 8-0 to score. Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now it's Jackson. On the move to his left.
Yo, it's all the fucking time, like, these niggas, the offensive line, defensive line ain't shit. Like, get on the fucking ball, man. God damn.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
What the fuck?
For the third time in this ball game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this across midfield.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Jackson. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
You motherfucker!
Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defense...
How the fuck are you missing? Like, bitch, get the ball. God damn.
Up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Barkley inside handoff. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Jones.
These motherfuckers got butter on their ends.
This will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Looking for Shepard deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They'll roll him out right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be
oh my fucking gosh, like
get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense.
my fucking man is right there and nobody want to fucking play defense.
Out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen. His receiver took advantage.
And quickly, they get to the line. In motion right is Aguilar. Jackson on first down. Out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going in the ground attack either. So, and now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Down the right sideline. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now Jackson on first down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second and 3 from the 9. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jones on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
How the fuck is he not passing? Oh my fucking gosh, yo.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jackson escaping the pressure right. They set up the screen to Hill. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of surprise they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnover.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his left. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
How the fuck is it no gain, but it ain't a sack?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. He finds him again. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this just to the 47-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And they're able to work this to the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, rolling to his right. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Yo, I swear to God, these motherfuckers do not fucking do nothing. Like, they standing there looking at him, run right by him like, go ahead. I'm not going to touch you.
Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. But it bears repeating, they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess you have to put more points on the board before the final gun.
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up...
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be in.
Why the fuck don't they run?
The USC man adoring Jackson, and they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
It's some bullshit, because I'm telling you, it ain't no way this shit always on my ball, the fucking shit fucks up. Come on, bro.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally
ain't no way in fucking hell.
It's 2nd and 18.
Ain't no way in hell it always speeds up when I got the fucking ball.
Time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller from 21 yards away. And the Giants are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration.
Really?
PAT miss. By rule, that comes out to the 40.
He done hit the fucking switch again.
For this offense with solid field position. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. A dump off now to Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. That one complete to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson. They complete it to Hill. They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
Here you go with the speeding up shit again.
Down to the 4-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from going up by 30. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened them up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little
So I can't switch my players to no fucking body.
Tucker now to kick
Normal play. Normal play. Y'all see this. Normal play. Now, as soon as I get the ball, watch this shit speed up.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the
Now watch. Watch the speed up.
Probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
I just got through playing the cheetah, yo.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants.
I just got through playing the cheetah.
We're set for football, and off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Now you see how smooth our gameplay is?
From deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They begin with a run by Barkley. To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Rondell Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Why?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Come on, he's right there in his numbers.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
He dumped him right on his numbers. But magic. Welcome to Madden. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Madden is a place where imagination always works.
For them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Flush to his right.
Thank you.
Comes in, it's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line.
Yo, I just got through playing some dude.
Broke that line of scrimmage.
Mind you, I guess he must have been on Xbox or something.
You don't just lose the 5 yards there, which is
But every time I got the ball, my screen would speed up.
what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Brought in downfield by Burks.
Now you see how the screen just sped up?
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there. On a gain of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, here's Levis. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this season.
You better take your 3.
Than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Oh, you're not going for 3?
By the offense.
Oh, okay. I like your style.
In this first quarter.
But I got to shut it down.
They're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arc.
Hey, you did it. I can't be mad at you. I set myself up for that one.
Catch. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described.
All right. Put me in the game, coach.
Used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Oh my gosh, yo, my O-line is trash.
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an
Huh?
advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Why?
I know all players are taught.
Damn, he can't throw the ball, huh?
Series, let that go, right? Only focus on the now. But when that ball was tipped in the air, there's no way they weren't thinking about the interception that was thrown on the previous drive. Could this turn into a second one? And if it did, that could really change the way this game was going.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh, you cockface!
Give him credit. They took their
It's cockface!
Every offense tells you they want to come out and
He caught the ball right in his hand.
But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
4th down. Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue.
I'm going to let you have that one. There ain't even no choice of trying to catch him. I'm throwing. I might as well be playing on your team.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead.
I got to get rid of this nigga Daniel Jones. He just trash.
Defensive coordinator recently tell me we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First 2 no harms. Right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Jones now on 1st down. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42.
Oh my God, I must not be supposed to be playing tonight.
As they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go play action. Here's Levis. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally
Thank you.
all the way down near the 40-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Wow!
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
Yo, I swear to God, either he underthrow it or he overthrows. Like, catch the fucking man.
14-0 the score.
God damn this motherfucker. My bad, I know you got kids. Are you on speaker?
Tennessee offense about
My bad, I hear the kids. I didn't mean to curse like that.
kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they
I don't know if you got your headphones on or not.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're moving awfully well, and they're awfully
Yo, they couldn't catch an STD.
time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
Damn, they so...
Throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Levis
now off of play action. That's It's caught left side. It's Marks. And he takes this one down almost all the way.
And I can't even prepare for a hit stick.
29 yards, first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet.
Oh, if it happened, you know that ball coming up out of your hand, right?
I think have running back in their background.
This is intercepted. And just shutting him off there. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at the 27.
Welcome to Madden, where you could be anything you want, from a toad to a princess.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's offsides.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards.
What?
A false start backs them up 5. First
How?
and 15.
Oh my! Welcome to Madden. Plays that don't even happen, but it happens.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession.
I swear, Daniel Jones do more tackling than throwing.
And yet again, Charles, 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often.
What? Oh my gosh, yo, he's flaring the ball out and it's still hold on.
With each other.
This nigga must got some super glue on his hand.
First and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Levis. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Offenses all over continue to be.
It could have been holding on you also, but let's not go there.
Oftentimes,
Welcome to Madden.
extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Levis looking to move him around a bit. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
I gotta learn how to strip because I don't even know what button to even push to strip the ball.
Move the chains. Levis to throw once more. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
I got more completions on your team than I do my own.
This thing away before halftime. Now Levis eluding the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Levis looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And Levis going back to the air. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Welcome to Madden. You can be anything you want. You could be open when you covered.
That's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency.
Boing.
Let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad.
Your game sped up, right?
Actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but
Yeah, I seen your man try to trip me.
3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing.
He stuck his leg out and tried to trip me. I seen that.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But this
Oh my God.
energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
He had a man open. Yeah, right.
He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Levis back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Levis on 3rd and 1, being chased out left. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for...
It must not be my night to play Madden.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Pretty much everything went their way.
No! What? Chalk that up as a win. Put me in the game, coach.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A handoff to Barkley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. They hand off to their big tight end. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now Jones. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Oh my gosh, yo.
And the Niners force force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about it. We saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Play action. Now Purdy. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down with Packers. It's third and very long. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Purdy.
Are you fuck?
Juwan Jennings, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here you go again. I can't pick no plays. Here go the cheating. Here go the cheating.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay, and they'll accept that penalty. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a give to Barkley.
I swear they cheating. Why couldn't I move my players? I couldn't move my plays and nothing.
Like to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. And that was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Taylor on 3rd down throws incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Result, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The gut, McCaffrey. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, what a tough start to this ball game for this offense.
How the fuck did he drop it?
We'll see what drive 3 produces here.
Yeah, Brandon, if I'm a head coach, depending on my personality, I'm definitely going to want to huddle up with this unit right now, right? Turnovers on the first 2 drives, threw an interception on the last one. Either I'm trying to give them confidence or maybe put a little fear in them to pick up their play, because right now they can't afford to go back out on that field and turn it over one more time.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Taylor. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Work in the middle, and now off to the races, down the right side. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To throw again is Taylor. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Barkley, he is going nowhere in a hurry.
Oh.
He's here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another.
I don't even want to play this shit no more.
Isaiah